All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Right on Target podcast. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And we had a lot for y'all. However, we made a mistake, and it is really late, like midnight, as we're recording this. So this episode will not be that long. But we're going to jump into a couple of the topics that we did have for you guys. But I'll still check in on Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, how you doing?
Not too good, man. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. This has been a rough night, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, mistakes happen though. You know, you can't make all your shots, I guess. I don't know what's one of them old basketball sayings or whatever, but
I'm going to just say this, man. No matter how good you are at what you're doing, don't forget the basics, man.
don't forget the basics. You're never too good for the basics, you know.
We forgot the basics, man.
How are you doing though, man?
It sucks.
Yes.
I know you asked me when we first recorded this about my weekend. Had a great birthday weekend. I will say that.
It's still happy birthday to you, man.
Appreciate it,
you
man.
Just had a birthday weekend. You entering your 30s, you know.
Yep.
I just feel like this is going to be a little rough because I feel like I don't want to rehash any conversations we had without sounding natural.
Yeah.
But I mean, we still got to acknowledge your birthday, though. You know?
Yeah. No, my birthday was good. We went to Fredericksburg, so that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Michael's heard all about it, but definitely a good time, man. Me and the wife got out there and had a good weekend.
Yeah. So you the man out there in Fredericksburg now?
I wouldn't say all that.
Okay. I know.
I walked the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No one's. You walked the streets with like they was yours.
Yeah, man.
My bad. I didn't know you got them.
You know, hey, I told you about that ghost tour.
Yeah.
So I went on a ghost tour. I won't get into all the details, but so like at the end of it, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and so we're having to walk back to the car. No matter what, whether you believe in ghosts or you don't, it was a little spooky, man.
Yeah,
because like it's a tourist town or whatever, but at that time there is not a whole lot of activity going on when you're walking trying to get back to your car.
Nothing but ghosts out there.
Ghosts out there, man.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy to leave a ghost tour and had to walk to your car downtown and there's nobody up there.
Yeah. And like one of those stories is like there's like this ghost who walks the street and then gets to a certain intersection and then just disappears.
Oh, you gonna try to go see him?
I mean, we walked past it.
Oh, okay.
Didn't see him.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was crazy.
Yeah.
But good weekend nonetheless, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Trying to make it a little bit positive so it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. I'm glad you had a good weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, let's jump into some of the topics that we already talked about, man.
What we got, man? What we got?
We got a few things just because like some of these are pretty good to where like we don't want to rehash them, but we're going to.
Well, no, I mean, I don't mind going over the topics. I just don't want to say the same things I said.
So this is your second chance.
This is my second
So
chance.
if you didn't get a say on the original copy of this, say it now.
Okay.
All right. So anyway,
fresh takes.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Colorado's duo, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. First of all, they're not even in the league yet, and Colorado has decided that on their first spring game that they are going to retire number 2 and number 12.
Yeah.
Which is Shedeur and Travis Hunter's number.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I mean, I got two different feelings on it.
Okay.
On one end, obviously, it's way too early. What are we doing?
Yeah.
They're not in the league yet.
Literally.
They spent 2 years there.
Yeah.
They didn't accomplish any championships or anything.
No.
So like a little dramatic, I feel like. But on the other end, you know, if I'm Dion, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I get it from both sides. Like Dion run things over there, so of course he's gonna retire his son's jersey numbers. You know.
Yeah. Except for 21.
Except for 21, you know, missing that Shiloh retirement. You know?
Crazy.
Well, I mean, if you look at the grand scheme of things, man, Shedeur and Travis, they turned around the school.
Yeah.
You know? They were 1-11 prior to them coming over, and now I'm not gonna say they're like a powerhouse or anything. They're not dominating or anything, but they're a school that people want to go to.
Yeah.
They changed the whole culture over there. So if you're retiring it based off of that, I get it. I still feel like it's a little too soon though.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm right there with you. I think it's interesting timing. I mean, they haven't even got drafted yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, by this time they'll be drafted, but it's like you made that announcement before they were even in the league. Yeah. And it's like, at this point, like, do we know if Travis is going to play next season?
I mean, who knows, man?
According to Travis Hunter, this came from him. If he can't play both positions, the corner and wide receiver, he ain't playing football. So, like, I see where he's coming from. He obviously wants to be elite at both positions, which is cool, and I get it and respect it. However, it's just like you're doubling down on it, which is great if someone's not going to call you on it.
Yeah.
Because, like, you haven't got drafted yet. That's one thing. Like, you are not in the league yet.
Yeah.
And to already say that, I mean, no, these teams aren't going to be like, oh, we're not going to draft him. Yeah. Because still.
I guess that's his way of saying, like, hey, don't even think about drafting me unless you're going to let me play offense and defense.
Yeah.
Crazy, but that's his way of putting it out there, like, hey, don't even think about drafting me if you're not going to let me play both positions.
Yeah. And, I mean, he's projected to go 3rd overall. If he goes 3rd overall, that's New York, which he'll either be wide receiver 2 next to Nabers. Well, he'll be a wide receiver next to Neighbors, however you pronounce his name.
You got both pronunciations.
Yeah,
just
literally.
To cover all the bases.
And, but, I don't really know much about their corners. So he could be, the starting corner over there and then wide receiver 2. It's just crazy to me how this is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, a situation like that will work out. I feel like being a wide receiver too, not being the first option. Mm-hmm. Again, like you said, I don't know their corner situation.
Yeah,
he might need to do it all on that end, but who knows? Then you got a vet Super Bowl winning quarterback.
True,
but I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard. He can't be the primary person on both ends.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play both ends, just be like the second option. I feel like you can still be an elite second option.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, at this point, I feel like he really wants to be the wide receiver 1 and the best corner.
Wide receiver 1, cornerback 1.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which, if he feels like he can do it, man, just let him try it.
Short career.
That would definitely be a short career if he tries to consistently play every snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. We'll see. We'll see how Travis plays.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still excited for it nonetheless. So
yeah, I'm excited. Definitely the most exciting prospect just because of this whole both sides of the ball thing, and definitely interested to see how they work it out.
Yeah. Well, his teammate Shedeur, man, Derek Carr is dealing with a shoulder injury that could keep him out for all next season. Mm-hmm. So the Saints are now being linked to Shedeur as an option. First of all, do we think that's a good option for Shedeur? Off the rip, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be good over there.
Yeah, and it's a franchise that takes itself seriously. I know as of late, their moves have been very unserious, I guess. Like, they haven't really made the best moves lately.
Yeah.
But it's a franchise with history.
Yeah.
It's not like a Jets. Who's trying to do something this year, but historically bad.
And you got a decent offense.
Yeah.
You got Alvin Kamara, who last season at least started off really hot, looking like the old AK that we know.
Against the Cowboys.
Of course. Cooked the Cowboys, of course. You got Chris Olave out there. You got a decent defense. So Could work out for him.
Good workout, man. I think as far as bad teams you could go to, I think the Saints would be a good option.
Yeah, I think that'd be all right.
Yeah. And New Orleans. I think New Orleans would love him. So.
Oh, yeah, they would. We talked about this before, I still think this is crazy to me that these players, active players, are becoming assistant GMs in their respective leagues. Obviously, we talked about Steph Curry, Trae Young, both of their alma maters as an assistant GM. We didn't really understand their position too much of what they would do. However, defensive end, the Raiders' defensive end, Maxx Crosby, who just got a huge contract with the Raiders, he's accepted an assistant GM position at Eastern Michigan, his alma mater, which I'm pulling this up. So basically what he's going to do is he'll help with high school and portal prospects, NIL budget, and he's a special assistant to the AD with other responsibilities. So at least we understand exactly what he's going to do. We talked about this a little bit with Steph and with Trae. I'm guessing they'll probably have something similar going on with NIL, bringing talent to those teams. So.
Helping with the recruitment process.
Yeah. So Maxx Crosby can say, hey, man, why Eastern Michigan? Look at me.
Look what I did.
Look what I did.
You like
I got the
tattoos?
Bag. Yeah.
Trying to get tatted like this?
My guy is tatted head to toe.
Tatted. Yeah, look at the bag I just got. Go ahead and.
Just got the bag, and now he has a new job.
Just got paid.
Crazy.
Looking for a second job.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild. So.
Shout out to Maxx Crosby, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm interested to see who's going to be next in this line.
Who's next?
I feel like it's getting younger and younger. Next is going to be Arch Manning about to
Arch Manning is crazy. Not even in NFL yet.
He's just going to sign on his last game or something, man. But I don't know, man. It's interesting to see this wave. I feel like first it was NFL coaches becoming. NFL players becoming head coaches, former NFL players.
Yeah.
That's still kind of the wave.
Yeah.
Still got I think Deshaun Jackson just became a head coach somewhere and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I guess for the current players, y'all become assistant GMs over here. But as college has got an influx of money, they can just start making up positions for
That's right.
players.
That's right. So we'll see who's next, man.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on this, man. Former Cowboy, I guess technically going down as a Cowboy. Yeah. Tyron Smith, number 77, longtime Cowboy player. Obviously was drafted by the Cowboys, played 13 seasons with us, and 1 season with the Jets. For whatever reason he thought that was necessary, I don't know.
Go to the Jets.
It's bro, you should have ended it last year.
Go get a ring if you're gonna leave.
Maybe he didn't want to end on unlucky 13,
Mm.
But
with the Jets.
But with the Jets, I don't know, man. That's the only team who wanted him, I guess.
He needed to chase a ring if he was going to do that, man.
Oh, man. But obviously dealt with a lot of injuries but had a great career. Has nothing to show for it, unfortunately, because, once again, he was on the Cowboys, and we wasted that front line.
Wasted that elite front line we had there.
Yeah. But I definitely feel like with his play and in that position, he could still hop into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think it's.
But I'm also biased.
Yeah, biased for sure. And, we watch them every week, so we're definitely biased. But I feel like the talents there, the stats to back it up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have no ring, but other than that, that's not what it's all about when it comes to the Hall of Fame. So
yeah.
I feel like he can make it.
Still one of the greats, man.
Yeah. Sad that we didn't take advantage of what we had on the front line, man.
We really had Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, and Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Bro, that's tough.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing, man.
Didn't do nothing, man. Not even an NFC championship.
Which is wild.
But I digress. Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Until the draft, man, that's about it.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we will not be able to discuss live draft picks.
We won't have your live draft covers next week, man. But We'll be back the week after that.
Yeah.
To
So
cover the whole draft in totality.
So when y'all see an episode drop next Friday, you're like, hey, man, no draft pick talk? What are y'all doing?
Hey, man, the Cowboys drafted up to 2 and got Travis Hunter, and they didn't even talk about it, you know. It's because, you know, we had prior engagements, so, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it for sure.
For sure.
That'd be wild if they
Traded up
and got Travis Hunter.
That'd be insane.
And, like, we just dropped a regular episode, and we'd probably have to drop, like, an emergency
That would
episode.
be an emergency episode, man.
Yeah.
Quick little Zoom call or something.
Zoom call, you know. Get on IG Live and screen record it or something. Like, we gotta do something, bro.
Oh, man. All right, man. We're going to go ahead and jump over to the NBA real quick. Talk about a couple things there before hopping out of here. Obviously, it is the NBA play-in. As we record this, the Mavericks they will be moving on. They beat the Kings.
Congrats to the Mavs, man.
120-106. So we continue on. We face number 8 Grizzlies.
So that means the Kings are eliminated.
They're gone.
Poor DeMar.
DeMar's not getting another ring
Well,
this year. I mean, getting a ring. Sorry, not another ring.
that's nice of you, but he doesn't have a first ring.
He will not be getting his first ring.
He was shipped out of Toronto, and they won that ring. So.
That had to hurt, man.
I know, right?
So the Warriors beat the Grizzlies. So the Warriors will face the number 2 Rockets, and the Grizzlies will now face the Mavericks.
For that 8th seed.
Yep, for the 8th seed. You got the Nuggets playing the Clippers, and you got the Lakers playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
That should be a dub.
That's light work.
Because if y'all lose to the Timberwolves, please understand, I'll be clowning everybody, except for Luka.
You
can't do no wrong.
You got to clown Luka as well if they lose. But nah, I'm definitely not worried about the Timberwolves. It was going to be between the Warriors and the Wolves.
Oh yeah.
Prior to the last game, and I saw a lot of Lakers fans like a little shook about playing the Warriors in the playoffs. But I mean, we're in the playoffs, man. It's not the time to worry about who your matchups are. Like, if you want to win the championship, you gotta play.
Yeah.
You gotta play them teams. Ain't no point in holding it off.
That's right.
What's the difference between first round and the Western Conference Finals if it gets to that point?
Exactly.
Like, what you worried about? But I'm cool with the Wolves, man. Easy little first round, you know. Move on.
Yeah. As a Mavericks fan, we'll see how we go up against the Grizzlies. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready for us just to be out of it so I don't have to stress.
Yeah.
But we're already in it, so we might as well see what we can do.
It's like unnecessary stress for you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want them to lose. And, like, if they win, cool. But also, you know, y'all aren't going super far.
Literally.
Well, you know, I guess moral victories, right?
I guess.
Like, hey, this team could win a championship. Nico might be on to something.
And then we lose.
Yeah.
So, we'll see, man. The Magic did go up against the Hawks. They won that game, and they will face the number 2 Celtics. The Hawks.
Hey, man, shout out to the Magic, though.
Shout out to the Magic.
They spanked the Hawks, too. And shout out to, I'm blanking on his name. Anthony Black, Duncanville alum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he bought out the other night for the Magic. But
Okay.
just wanted to shout out, you know, hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Crazy. The Bulls went against the Heat, and the Heat did escape that game. They will play the Hawks to see who will face the Cavaliers. Either way, the Cavaliers are going to win that.
Yeah. Hey, man, Heat culture.
Maybe the Heat, man.
Spoelstra.
They ain't got Jimmy.
Spoelstra will pull something out, you know.
That's right, man.
But nah, the Cavs.
I can't believe I'm saying what I'm about to say. The Detroit Pistons are playing the New York Knicks, and then the Pacers are playing the Bucks. So that's what it's looking like in the East.
Yeah. You think Knicks gonna take care of the Pistons?
They should.
Yeah, they should. But shout out to the Pistons.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Detroit.
I know we already apologized, but apologies again. Y'all doing y'all thing. Man.
Yeah, y'all got into the playoffs, man.
Y'all weren't the worst team. That's our fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got to the playoffs too.
Not even the play-ins, man.
Shout out K, man. Hey, dog, I related to the Pistons. Did you know Isaiah Stewart makes music when he's not fighting on the court?
No, I didn't know that.
No, I just saw a clip of him. Like, he makes like Afro beats.
For real?
He's not even rapping. Like, when I said music, you probably thought it was like a drill rapper or something about how aggressive he is on the court.
Yeah.
But nah, he's trying to make you dance. It's really crazy.
Wow.
He said he's trying to get the party lit like Drake.
He said he's trying to get the party lit.
This is crazy because, he got more fighting highlights than he has basketball highlights.
Literally.
But I guess he's calm off the court.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will bring to light, Mike is wearing a Dallas Wings shirt, man.
Biggest news in Dallas basketball this
year. Yes. We
Most
lost.
Positive, I should say.
Yeah, we lost one superstar. Now we've gained another potential in the league. Paige Bueckers is officially drafted to the Dallas Wings with the number 1 overall pick. So that's going to be great to see. We'll pair her with Arike. It's going to be fun, man. Dallas basketball is going to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Mavs fans, if you're feeling down still, go over to the WNBA. Watch the Wings because Arike is already super talented. Now we got Paige Bueckers on the team. We got Dejanay Carrington this offseason, which she's super nice. We drafted a couple more guards as well. But it's going to be a fun season, man. We got a new head coach, new GM as well. That might be what the Mavs need.
Yeah, literally.
But shout out. Paige Bueckers is going to be, like, generational for the Wings, man.
Yeah, I'm
like
excited.
This whole new wave of young WNBA talent, like, I feel like the WNBA is going to look back and be like, this is a class that turned it up for us.
Yeah.
And we still got Juju coming out. So
that's right. And shout out Haley Van Lith, man.
Got drafted 11 to the Chicago Sky.
Teaming up with Angel Reese again after their days at LSU.
Yeah, Angel Reese said we didn't do it right the first time. So I'm running back. Yeah. Shout out Haley Van Lith,
man. And their first game is against Caitlin Clark.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. That's gonna sell out like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Caitlin Clark Paige Bueckers game is gonna sell out probably.
Yeah. That's at AAC too.
Oh man.
They moved stadiums for that one.
Oh yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because Dallas was definitely expected to draft Paige, and they already had her merch on draft night.
Yeah.
Number 5, man.
Excited.
So shout out Paige, man.
First
We're
off
excited.
for the national championship, man.
Yeah.
We got a winner already. So
sure do. Let's go, man. We're excited.
Definitely excited for that, man. This season's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Just a couple things. Jokic is in the news for
his head coach fired.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right.
I said getting his head coach fired.
Oh,
he didn't.
No.
He didn't get him fired.
No, after that, he decided to, finish the season strong, man. He joins Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook as the only players to average a triple-double in a regular season.
Nice.
And obviously, he becomes the first center to reach that. So that is insane.
Yeah.
Ask him if he cares. He does not.
He does not. It's crazy to see that coming from a big, bro.
Bro, that's insane.
We've never seen anything like that. That's some 2K type stuff.
Yeah.
But shout out Jokic.
Talk about a generational player, man.
Generational player who can care less about the game.
Literally treats it like a 9 to 5, and he's good.
And his teammate is the other person who did that, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Russell Westbrook.
Oh yeah.
The other person on the list,
Yeah, that is
not Oscar
wild.
Robinson.
Not
Big O. but yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Shout out Jokic, man.
Yeah, shout out Jokic, man.
The Suns fired Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah.
Of course, we kind of knew that was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Someone's got to take the blame. It's not going to be the owner after missing the play-in, playoffs, and
not having
a pick.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do, man?
It's just fire the coach out of frustration. I guess.
Yeah. GM's got to go. Everybody's got to go.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I mentioned last week, we got to figure out somewhere Bradley Beal can go. Y'all got to come off of that contract.
Got to come off that contract.
But the thing is, it has to be a mutual agreement. Somebody else has to want Bradley Beal and his contract and his no-trade clause. So
send him back to the Wizards.
the Wizards don't want him. Even as bad as the Wizards are, they're going to be like, nah, we got off of him, man.
We're good.
We're good. They going to have to – the thing is, they don't even have the picks to give up for him. Like, Phoenix needs to give picks to get rid of Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
And they ain't going to do that. Unless maybe they pair him with KD or Booker.
Yeah.
But it's going to be rough, bro. There's no market for Bradley Beal.
There's no market.
Not Bradley Beal on his contract. I'll
yeah.
say.
Bro, if he didn't have that contract, people would be
People would go at him, but bad contract, no trade clause.
Recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing.
Nothing else
Nothing else about basketball that's like too crazy.
Yeah.
Just excited for the playoffs, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for y'all, man. Play in.
I appreciate it, man. We'll see how it goes.
Coming for that 8 seed, bro.
And we'll see how we play against the Grizzlies.
Yeah. That's going to be a good game, honestly.
Yeah.
It could really go either way because the Grizzlies, just like the Nuggets, they fired their coach right before the playoffs, so
literally
ain't no telling what type of team you're about to get in this play-in. I don't know. That's so weird to me. But
who knows, man?
Who knows, man? We got a battle of weird teams, team
right.
decisions in the play-in right now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, that's about it in basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing much in music, bro.
Nah, not a lot.
Not much at all. I don't even have anybody that I'm really waiting for in music.
I don't either, man.
Yeah. That's sad.
It is.
I don't like that.
Sad times.
I miss being excited for albums to drop.
Summer's coming up, so someone's gonna drop.
Yeah. Anybody you got in mind that you're waiting for?
Nah.
Yeah.
Whoever drops.
Whoever drops.
Someone's gotta drop, man.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I mean, we just got Kendrick, so he's done for a little while. You see the Luther video?
Nah.
Beautiful video, man. Nothing like crazy. No like conspiracies or nothing to read too into. You know they do that every time with Kendrick. Like,
oh yeah.
He tapped his foot twice. That means like
he's a wizard.
Yeah, that means he hates Drake. You know,
he hates Drake.
Like you see how he tied the shoes. Yeah, that's how Drake tied his shoes in the Hotline Bling video. He's
that's crazy.
You know they be doing dumb stuff like that, but they did say like because the video's in black and white and Nokia is in black and white. I'm like, come on, bro. Drake didn't invent black and white videos. Yeah. I don't think that's a reference to Drake. But the video is really good.
Yeah.
So you should check it out.
I'll do that, man.
Yeah. Rotation. Might as well get into our rotation.
Let's just jump into the rotation, man.
Let's get into our rotation, man. What you got this week, Justin?
I got a song called Dark Side by V. Wills.
Okay. I'm going to check that out, man. And this week I got a song called Infinite Stripes. I forgot the name of the song. Infinite Stripes by Cashmere Cat featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Really great Ty Dolla $ign song. You should check that out. If you want to check that out, you can catch our rotation playlist on Spotify and Apple Music.
And if you don't want to go searching for it, the link's right there, man. It's got everything you could ever need, man. Our website, TikTok, Instagram, X, the playlists, obviously.
Yeah. Playlist, we got another playlist.
And we got the indie playlist, bro. Like, we got
report.
music. Yeah, the scouting report. We got all kinds of stuff for you guys. So make sure to check that link. We got stuff coming out, man.
We cooking, man.
We're cooking. We got a Target Talk coming out.
Yeah, we got a Target Talk coming out.
After this, man.
Might be a little technical difficulties, just a heads up on that, but we got a Target Talk coming.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get the key pieces in that, so
yeah.
Despite the technical difficulties.
Yeah. But it's gonna be all right, man. Next week we will be back with a better episode.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have an off game and this is our off game, I guess.
Yeah. 82 games. We're end of the season.
Yeah,
End of
it's the end of the
basketball
season. Yeah, we probably should have had our backups in. We probably shouldn't have came in, started our our starters. But apologies for this very short episode, but we are very tired. We already recorded it. We recorded 3 episodes.
Yeah, technically three episodes a day, man.
Yeah,
obviously our apologies are bad. Like we feel bad about it, but we would rather give you a short episode like this than the quality that we had it at.
Yeah,
we want good quality content.
There was no way we could have put that out. We might have lost subscribers after that. Full transparency. We try to be very transparent with y'all. But this is what y'all got this week, and we'll do better next week.
Yeah, we got you. We got you next week, man. We appreciate you riding with us though on this short episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I know it's crazy coming after an episode like this, but still support the guys, man. This is our one-off game.
Y'all know our catalog. If you want more of the guys and you ain't watched one of the episodes, we got hours of content you can check out. So
we got over 80 episodes. Go check them out if you haven't already.
And we dropping again on Wednesday.
And we dropping on Wednesday.
So the content gonna keep going. This one's just a little short, but
we gonna be all right though, man. But until next time, we out.
Peace.